Tanya and welcome back to my channel, The Donkey Business. I am shamelessly back in the same makeup that I posted in my previous video, which was like a whole makeup tutorial that I did with a makeup and skincare haul. But over here, I'm not going to talk about that video and market that. I am directly going to talk about a very mesmerizing film I watched just last night. I know that I'm a little late. It released a couple of days back, but I watched it and I had to talk about it. The name of the film is something that is very difficult to pronounce for me, but I am going to try, or else you can just refer to it as PS Part 1. It is called Ponniyin Selvan, which is a Tamil language period drama movie directed by the legend himself, Mani Ratnam. So the movie is based, I think, on a 5-part book series, which is now made into a film, and this is just part 1 of the series of books that we have, and it is the fight of the royal throne. I have always been a fan of political drama because of the kind of politics it has, and political drama movies and period drama movies with a lot of politics and like fight for the throne and all is definitely something I rave about on my channel very constantly, and I love it. It's one of my favorite genres. History really fascinates me because of the characters and how they used to think at that time to like prove themselves and manage their egos, and this movie is exactly that. This movie is not a story. It is a story and a ride of characters. So this is honestly not a review of a movie because it is a masterclass in itself, and I don't think I can review this film, but there are a few things that I definitely want to mention about this movie. While watching this movie, you're gonna feel almost every emotion and an epic drama of action for the next 3 hours. And honestly, it's totally worth it. So the writing of the movie for me was a bit fast-paced, and I have heard that the original cut of the movie was a bit longer, but it was cut shorter so that it could be like a proper run time of a film, which I read after watching the movie. But I felt that the movie was a bit rushed and very fast-paced, especially if you haven't read the book. You might be a bit confused, but I also want to say that I am someone who did not read the book, but when you're watching a movie with a lot of characters, you don't remember when the characters being mentioned, you know, somewhere, and the characters not in that frame. So you have to, you know, really like put your head into like, who was this character, what was his name. So I felt that in the film, but it definitely explained me what it was trying to explain, but I found it a bit rushed for some reason. However, I feel that the movie is more about the characters and less about the story, and the characters are so good. Each and every cast member has done a phenomenal job. I am not going to talk about one particular cast member in you know, specific term, because I told you that this movie is a masterclass. I'm just going to talk about what I felt. So every character has done an incredible job. I saw a lot of faces on screen. I was really satisfied with the cast. I was surprised with a lot of actors. I was like, oh my god, this person is also in the movie and has played so well. They all looked in motion. They all looked well choreographed. They all looked in character, and it was just amazing to watch a film like that. And it's a very heavy ensemble cast, so I can imagine how difficult it must be to manage, but I feel that everything looked perfect. The camera work is really nice. I loved some shots, and there are some things when it came to the camera work that I watched for the first time and I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. But I had a small issue with the camera work. I just feel that it was a bit shaky, when especially in the fighting scenes. So when there is a lot of action and drama happening in the fighting scenes and the camera work is a bit shaky, you kind of lose your concentration to know what exactly is happening, and I felt that a bit. Also, I found the fighting scenes a bit too close, which was also a bit problematic for me. But apart from that, I feel that the camera work was amazing. I did reach that era. I felt that I was in that era. The studio lights, the whole set design, the production design was amazing. It was so well thought. Even the costumes were really good. It looks like a lot of research has gone into making this film, and of course it's a period drama film, so you cannot lie and you cannot go wrong. You know, and it was amazing. I think that, I mean, like, I don't want to compare it to Bansali or something, but this was class apart. It was just the same genre but such a different vibe, and I loved to watch it like that as well, because we're so trained that period drama films are generally bansali, but this was a surprise to watch. And I have heard that, you know, like since decades someone is trying to make a movie on this situation, but Ratnam of course did it, and I feel that he has done a fantastic job. I won't say that this is his best movie because I love the movies that he initially made, but it is one of like his very applaudable works. The music of the movie is obviously given by the legend himself, A.R. Rehman, and I think the music that he gave in the movie just elevated the movie to another level. I think there is no one else who could give the music in this film. A.R. Rehman just killed it. When I was watching the movie, I was just mesmerized with the music, and the music just made the movie close to perfect. It was so good. Like, hats off to A.R. Rehman. A.R. Rehman and Ratnam are definitely an A team and should be working together forever. But this film, I think I heard a lot of amazing music, and it's gonna stay with me for a very long time. The music definitely made me feel like I was still into the scene even when the next scene started, and I was just getting chills when I was, like, you know, watching the scene with the kind of music that A.R. sir gave. It was just on par. The VFX was nice, but I think it could be worked on, and overall the movie is very nice and I highly recommend it. However, I feel that because the movie is more about the characters, it should have been a series and not a film, so that we have more time to absorb things as an audience. And nowadays people are watching series, so it would definitely work. This is what I feel, that they should have just made like seasons and seasons of this, but I don't know, obviously they must have thought about it. I've not come with a genius idea or something like that. But for me, if this was a series, I think I would enjoy more, because I would be more immersed and I wouldn't have to watch the movie again, you know, to like understand more better. So let me know what you think about the film, and let me know if you think that the movie should have been a series as well. And let's talk about the movie in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you like my makeup, now I can market it shamelessly. If you like my makeup, I just posted a video on how I did this makeup look for vlogging. You can go to that video. I'll attach the link in the description box below, and I will see you very soon. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching.